Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's the first official vlog that I'm filming in 2024. I'm in this weird area where I know that holidays and New Year's and everything is over, but as I say, the first week doesn't really count. And I think today is going to be like the first day that we fully have things to do. And we're gonna start with some home adjustments. If you watch my previous vlogs, you would know that I was thinking about switching the office on the closet, but I actually made the measurements and it's going to be a no-go. The closet doesn't really fit there, so I would basically make a mess out of it. And then where would I put the mirror? Where would I put the vanity? It's just not really gonna work. But still, we're gonna do some changes to the office. So we're gonna go to IKEA today. I'll explain what we're gonna do. The main thing that you need to understand is that I want that place to look a little bit brighter and get more blankets because it's so cold. And this apartment is cold by itself, but that specific room is just like on another level. But I have a few updates, and one of them that makes me very, very happy. So I don't know if you guys remember, a few videos ago, I talked about my laptop absolutely dying. So I had a MacBook Pro 16-inch that I hated because it basically doesn't fit inside any bag. And I decided to finally upgrade it. And I got a new one, and let me tell you, going from the Intel chip to the M3 Pro, which is this one, was such a big change. Like, I am shocked. I can open multiple apps at the time, because with my other laptop, like, it would sound like an airplane every time that I would edit my videos. It was so slow, and I had to close email, Safari, and absolutely everything, so I was able to actually use Final Cut. And now, if I was still on my Sims era, I'm quite sure that I could have Sims open and Final Cut too. So I got the M3 Pro and 2 terabytes. It's working amazing. I'm so happy. And I decided to go for 14 inches because I want to be able to travel with this thing and for it to fit in more bags, because the fact that the other one was so big, it did limit me in terms of where I could even take it. I also wanted to show you that I finally have the refills for my Agenda GM for 2024, and I love the gold foiling. So this is from Vantage Agendas. I'm gonna link them in the description box. And yeah, it's basically a day-to-day 2024 feeling, but the gold foiling, it's definitely my selling point. But I'm gonna show you how they look on the inside in case you want to order them. She also has the cutest stickers and little add-ons that I'm such a stationary person. I'm starting to get organized for this year. I definitely feel like I need to be way more organized than 2023 because of the wedding coming our way. So I'm trying to have basically January and February quite clear in terms of trips, videos, any major project, and so on. So I'm trying to use this couple of days to really sit down and have a clear vision. I'm a list person. I'm very type A. So I've been basically sitting every morning, like, the routine has been, I wake up, I put the coffee on, I sit down and I read a little bit, because I think that it's really good for me to wake up and not straight go to my phone or planning or something like that, and also not go to the TV. But I have 2 bags and a little SLG that I wanted to show you, like a little unboxing and introduction, because it's a new brand. And afterwards we're gonna leave the house, because now that I have the new laptop, I really want to spend time out, get oxygen, sun. I feel like during the holidays, and especially that section between Christmas and New Year's, I didn't leave the house much because I was sick and there's also not much to do outside. So we're absolutely taking advantage, and we're gonna go work at a cafe today. So I just need to decide where, and then we're gonna go to IKEA. So I've been actually following this brand for a while on Instagram, and it's called Songmont. And I have 2 bags and 1 SLG to unbox, but this is the one that I'm the most excited about. I've been actually considering it for a while, and the color of this one, when you see it, you're gonna understand why I went with it. This is the tofu bag, and the color is like this very creamy chocolate. It's beautiful. I really love the buckle. It's very discreet. Like, the design for me, it's so thoughtful, and it has a back pocket right here. On the inside, it has like this creamy kind of grayish tone. I think the contrast makes it look even more beautiful. Like, I know that a lot of people don't care about the inside of the bag, but I do, and this is how it looks. We also know that I love shiny, rich leather, and this bag feels so good. It's actually box leather, so yeah, very me. And it fits my phone, which I have the 15 Pro Max, like, no issues. It's quite a spacey bag. Out of all the bags that they have, I think the tofu is the one that it's the most timeless. It's very low-key, and for me, the color, like, I actually don't have any bag in this shade of brown, and if I could, I would have all the shades of whites, cream, beiges, and browns in the world, because it's just my color palette and I absolutely love it. So this is definitely going to be the bag of the day. I'm gonna choose an outfit to go with the bag. So I also saw this bag, and I'm in kind of this green era, but also suede, and this is the best of both worlds. So this is a very slouchy hobo bag, and I definitely had to go with the suede. I am obsessed with suede, even if I have a golden retriever. I just really like how the bags look lately. Like, it's full on my Pinterest board, and it has a longer strap and also a short one. And it also has these pockets right here to put your phone, your wallet, anything you need. It has it in both sides. This is called the Mediu Drippy Tote, and I think the name Drippy describes the bag quite well. Like, it's so slouchy and comfy. This is going to be a great work bag and a great travel bag. I wanted to get something to store all my tech stuff. I found this one, and I think this can also be an amazing makeup travel pouch or for your medicines, cables, tech stuff. I'm gonna personally use it for my tech stuff inside my big bags, and this is how it looks on the inside. So I'm just gonna finish my coffee and change. I have the heating on, so I will have to layer a ton today to go out. Like, the past 2 weeks have been so cold, way colder than I remember last year actually, and I'm kind of happy about it, but at the same time I'm always around the house with a blanket, and when I go out I love sitting outside. Now it's just indoors because I cannot handle it. So let's go get ready. So this is the outfit of the day. This coat, I got it last year on the outlet from Purificación Garcia, and it's so cozy, and I want it to be comfy but matchy. So this sweater is like this creamy tone, and it's from El Copini. The pants are from Aritzia, and I think today calls for the scarf. And I'm also wearing thermals underneath, but overall I'm comfy. Okay, so we're back in the house. We're gonna grab Masha and some stuff, and we're gonna go to IKEA. So basically we want to go and sit down in one of the computers where you plan the spaces. And there's two things that we're looking for, but there's one that I'm sure that we're gonna come out with today, or at least order it. But this is the office. I know that you guys already know it. And this is the space where I spent most of my day, and I think I should put a little bit more thought into. It also has the best light. This is the one room of the apartment that gets the best light of the day. So sometimes I feel like I would really like to film here. It feels a little bit cluttered, even if it's not, but it's because the bookshelf is quite dark and it doesn't really have much thought into how we organize it here. So yeah, being unhappy with the office for a while, and I just wanted to make it like a space where I love to spend time, where I feel cozy, where we can both work on, because right now it's a one-person place. Sometimes he works here on the desk and I go to the couch, but we just try to use different spaces. So I have a few ideas on what we're gonna do. The first thing is that this is going to go to a different section of the house. I already know what we're gonna do with it. This was my grandmother's and it's broken. We haven't gotten to fix it, also because we were not really happy with it. And it's also quite low, which I think it just cuts the room quite in the middle because we have very tall ceilings. So I think that if we add something in white, probably to the same height of the door. I also want to add drawers where I can store everything, papers, my camera stuff, just to see less things, and have a little bit more of shelf decor and not just putting everything there. And maybe even for some videos I can put some bags in the background. It can be my background like on my old videos. Also, something that I want to do is I want to put the desk again in the middle, but because the screen is so massive, I want to put it more like on the side, and I want to get rid of the whiteboard and put some art there. Like, I think with the agendas and the computer, the whiteboard has become a little bit unnecessary, and it's not the prettiest background if we're being very honest. So I think for the next weeks and months I really want to focus on the office, and I want it to be my dream space where I just want to spend a lot of time of my day, but also a space that I can also use for filming. I think we all know that I'm not a very tall person, and standing up the bookshelf looks so low. So we definitely want height, we want light, and we want more blankets. This is the coldest room probably in the entire apartment, and maybe getting another bed for Masha because she really likes to be here with us. She tends to use the little couch that we have in the corner, but I really want to get her like a proper bed so she can take her naps here. And this is the board that we want to get rid of, and I think I know exactly what painting I want to put here. And this is the desk. I think moving this a little bit more to the corner would make us be able to switch it. Okay, so we decided to take the car out in case we're able to buy the stuff today, and also because we brought Masha. We love that IKEA is pet friendly and she loves walking around the aisles, and she always comes out with a little plush toy. We took all the measurements for the office, so we're hoping that someone helps us and we can't build it up. The whole point is that it fits perfect and like it's part of the space. We don't really plan to move anytime soon, so we really want it to look like it's very well thought out and part of the wall in some sense. And I also want to see how I can implement some gold accents to the bookshelf.
And also we can look for storage boxes for all the Christmas things, for the Halloween things, and like all the things that we don't regularly use. Also, a good idea could be like having a wardrobe, you can say, like for putting, for example, in summer, all of your coats and my coats that we don't use, all your coats like in the closet, like taking all of the space. So maybe that way we can have a cleaner closet.
We kind of have a spare bedroom that we're not using for anything other than the shame room is what I would call it. It's full of boxes, decorations, and it's not organized at all. So we actually want to, as well as that, make it like an extra closet, but more like storage and cleaning and the things that we're not using that season. So all the coats, the Christmas stuff. So I think we also need to look for that today. So you're ready to take the tree down. I really like how the apartment looks with the Christmas tree.
But I want to look how the other possible one looks, like the little one.
Oh yeah, with all the Christmas tree. It's gonna look less crowded.
There is gonna rain.
Yeah, here it's sunny. There you can see it kind of coming. These are golden stuff. The golden ears. So we're home. Masha is requesting. It's yours. You can take it. So we were kind of hoping on designing it and living with it, but apparently there's a few pieces that they didn't have them. So they're gonna ship the bookshelf and it's gonna arrive here on Tuesday. So I think next vlog is going to be an office makeover and I want to talk you a little bit through it. As I said, the bookshelf that we have right now, we're probably gonna get rid of it and put it somewhere else. And this one is going to have doors and storage underneath. And then on the top is going to have space for the books and display things. So I'm excited about that. So let's see how that turns out. But yeah, that's gonna be for next vlog because we were not able to get them. The last time that we had to assemble something from IKEA was when we moved, so I'm definitely not excited about putting it together, but I'm excited to see how much it changes and brightens up the space. And I'm gonna order some blankets and stuff to make it a little bit more cozy. About the coffee station, I really like the one that we saw, but my heart is set on finding something vintage. So the one that we found on Wallapop, the measurements were not correct. So yeah, I messed up on that. So we need to keep looking. We need something a little bit bigger and that has more space and also for storage, because if I keep adding mugs and collecting mugs, we will just keep needing more space and more space. So I want something from now that is going to be a forever piece and not keep switching it if we just get more stuff or I just stop liking it. So I want to find something with specific vibe. I know what I want. It's just a matter of finding it online or thrifting. If we see a store here with vintage furniture, we're just going. So one day we will find it eventually. I hope so. And we were actually thinking thinking about going for a drink right now, but now restaurants, when you go to the terrace, there's actually no heating. So I think right now I prefer to stay cozy in the house and we can watch a movie. I've been meaning to watch Snow Society on Netflix, eat a little something for dinner, watch a movie, and then go to bed. So the makeover will have to wait for next vlog, but I promise if what I have in mind, I can put it into reality. I hope that the office is going to be a very good filming space, and I'm really excited about that because I always film here in the living room, and right now, especially in the winter, it gets a little bit too dark, so having options and a brighter space is going to be nice. Also, something that we need to tackle is
I'm not excited at all.
I don't know, I never know when it's the right time to take the Christmas decorations down, but I'm
maybe
sad
like now.
you cannot see it right now, but I'm gonna show you. But I feel like the tree makes the apartment look so pretty and so cozy. So basically the Rochebois is going to go a little bit more here, and Masha's bed usually goes there, like in that little corner. Just where the tree is right now, that's where Masha's bed is supposed to be. So everything is going to move a little bit and the living room will look a little bit more spacey. But yeah, I'm for sure sad that the tree is gonna go down. Yeah, we need to do that, and then you can assemble the IKEA shelf and I can film it. Because
well, I think this one is a little bit easier than the closets.
Yes, probably.
So
yeah.
Maybe like just one afternoon I can do it.
You don't know this, but when we just moved, he left for 1 week when probably almost every furniture that needed to be assembled arrived, so I had to do it by myself.
Yeah, you just wait to do the closets.
Yeah, the closets, I didn't touch them. Everything else, I did it myself, but for the closets, I waited because they were too heavy and I am way too short to put them together. Like, let's be realistic, I would have not been able to put them by myself. So let's watch the movie.
Have a drink.
Yes, and sadly, yeah, this is going to be the last vlog with the Christmas decor. To me, it's sad. I do love it. Like, I feel like it was yesterday that we put it up. These holidays pass way too fast.